We good.
Games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future.
Yes, that is exactly how it's supposed to be, Jeff Keighley.
Extended
Thank you.
gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Well, you know about that one.
It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season.
Wow.
And yes,
I don't really
we do
care
have
much about Fortnite.
a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss.
Okay.
All I'll say right now.
When Jeff Keighley says it, though,
Let's get right to the games and gameplay.
Usually they're bangers.
The first reveal is
can't
something
wait.
you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting.
Okay.
Here we go.
Wow. What is that? Is this Prince of Persia? Yep. Yes, it is.
Our kingdom is cursed. The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the immortals, to
It's a
rescue him and
side-scroller.
save the empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next.
Is this copyright music?
Then again, they weren't
I
prepared
feel like
for
it
me.
is. Okay, I'm just not gonna bother with that. But it looks, yeah, they're going back to its roots. You know, and it's a brand new Prince of Persia game. Technically, it is. Whatever happened to Sands of Time, yeah, I don't think that one was coming out for a very long time. So instead, at the meantime, we'll have this one. Because I'm not gonna lie, the last side-scrolling Prince of Persia game that I played, which was like the reboot or remake thing with Nolan North, I was not a big fan of. I did not even get to play like more than 2 hours of that before I was like, yeah, no, it's not for me. I don't know what this game is trying to go for, but it's not for me.
I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
I mean, this one looks okay. Like, if you really want to itch your Prince of Persia, you know, hunger, then there you go. They lost crown. Granted, it's not what everyone is like wanting, but
there's a little surprise. Prince of
there it
Persia:
is.
The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights,
Sands of Time
of course,
is
incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing
Oof.
a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward.
A modern
streaming on
take?
Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right,
What does
let's
that even
move
mean,
along
a
to
modern
another
take?
iconic video game franchise.
Prince
that
of
just
Persia
celebrated
started out as a
30 years.
side scroller, and this one's a side scroller. It's not a modern take unless you're talking about graphics. Anyway, Small Combat 1.
Keep you waiting
Let's
on
go.
this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm
It
have
has?
been hard at
Oh
work
my god, it
on the
has.
most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline, and it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking,
Which is wild,
what does
by
it
the way,
look
that this
like?
game
Who's on the
is coming out in
roster?
September.
How do the new
But then I
cameo
realized, you're right,
fighters work?
MK11 has
Well,
been
now it is time
released
for
since 4 years
combat.
ago.
No spoilers, but this video is literally insane.
Although technically I haven't
Here
played the
is
game since like 2 years
extended
ago, so that's maybe
first
why I'm
look
so confused.
at the
That's where I counted
story,
from.
gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal
Mm-hmm.
Kombat 1. Let's do it!
Hell yeah, are they gonna play like rap music?
I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down.
Story mode? Oh. Is that a TV? In this Chinese restaurant? Oh, sorry, ancient Chinese restaurant. Why is there a TV?
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
Okay, I'm gonna get some ads. They're gonna be about games. Sorry about that.
What do you want?
Seto, it's my family blade.
Oh, it is in
Seto's
modern
mine,
time.
and I won't give it up without a fight.
Right. Is that Kenshi? Holy. Dude. Yeah, fuck Johnny Cage up, Kenshi. Holy shit. There's the X-ray. That it looked like it switched to like CGI cutscene, but it no, it's just the graphics. Okay. Oh no, I think it did. Okay, I think it did. Because that's definitely not gameplay.
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Uh-huh. There's the collab. Collab fighters. I also like that the camera is zoomed out a lot more. In MK11, it was like very zoomed in.
You have skills,
Kind of like that.
but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up.
Also, Kenshi's not blind. Interesting. I thought he got the sword because like Shang Tsung tricked him into it, and then you know that's how he got blinded. But I guess in this one he just has it, like no trickery needed. So changing the era. And there's Raiden. That's fatality.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best
Clash?
for you.
Or do
With a
you
K?
secretly covet my throne?
Goro? No, or it might just be a Shokan. Oh, that's sick. Okay. Wow. Striker? Wait. Striker? I mean... Okay. Oh. Classic. But yeah, these doesn't look like gameplay. I mean, like, you know, like in-game thing. But I think they are. They're just that good. Classic Kano. Oh, there's Blind Kenshi. It's a Johnny Cage fatality right there. Okay. I mean, at this point, you know, like, I'm pretty desensitized when it comes to Mortal Kombat. So this... Yeah, like, seeing that, it's just like, yep. That's Mortal Kombat, alright. It's pretty good. And then the pre-order, because they always have to do that. It was Goro for MKX, and I think for MK11 it was Shao Kahn. Now it's Shang Tsung. In the next Mortal Kombat 2, it's going to be Shinnok.
I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Okay. Still looking good as ever.
Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right?
Yeah.
And he created a brand new universe.
I mean, this will be weird for people that did not play Mortal Kombat.
This is the
11.
beginning of a new timeline.
Because it's technically like a spoiler.
You've seen before, but they're told in a completely different
Liu Kang
story.
is now the fire god.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies.
Makes sense. So I'm guessing
mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting.
Kenshi's not blind, but there is a classic Kenshi costume where he is blind, kind of like with Kano.
In-game gameplay, the cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some
cameos, not collab.
Fuck, tell us, how does
collab
that
with a
work?
K.
Obviously, you have your sort of your main,
cameos,
character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu.
Oh, that's a sick character select screen.
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster.
Yep, there's your beta build right there. There's the playable
After
build.
you do that, there's a second roster of characters which are a whole new, completely different fighters that
Feature
are the
4
cameo
characters.
fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight.
Oh.
Blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. You know, so you can piece.
I like how they look.
Combine these two characters. All the characters can
Okay,
be
you know what?
combined.
It's still the same, I would say.
Fighters, and that's where you see.
He doesn't look that. Oh my
that's
god,
where
that's so
players' kind of
fucking
imagination
sick.
comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing. You know, the best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay.
Wait,
You have
oh,
your main, you have your
holy
cameo. How do
shit,
you
that
summon
transition.
them? Is it time-based? Like how often do they
Those
come in?
intros.
It's not a tag team thing, right? Where
Yeah, exactly. And you're
Fuck,
basically
okay, I was gonna
summoning
say,
them. It's just one button.
maybe
push,
Kenshi
basically summoning,
isn't
but they
blind in
have a
this one, but
variety, so
he
you
still
can go,
wears a blindfold
push
just
that
to,
button with towards, and it'll do a different
like,
move. Push it with down, it'll do a
you
different
know,
move.
increase his
And
senses
so the
maybe.
combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo. Almost.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. And so you see, there's like a meter up.
I've
on
always
top,
liked using
which is
Kenshi, by the way.
That'll limit it. So
Kenshi's
you
my
can't
favorite.
Obviously, fire them.
So seeing Kenshi
Definitely,
be like
but, you can call
one of the
them
first
pretty much
characters they
whenever you
show
want,
off of,
and they have
I
you know,
love it.
like in the middle of a combo they'll have a lot of
now show Movado.
basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya
Where's
yourself come
Movado?
out
Where's
there.
Cobra?
Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
Amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there. But is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main
Oh,
roster
okay.
players. So you can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? You can play.
So-
you can same thing with Scorpion, but a lot.
That's
of
kind of
our cameo fighters are
interesting.
kinda
You
like
could play
nods back
Sub-Zero
to
with a
our
Sub-Zero
original
assist.
You'll notice
So
Sonya
it's
and Kane
kind
and
of
Jax are in
acting
kinda
like a
older
combo
costumes.
extender, but it's also
And so
Sub-Zero.
there's-
Okay.
There's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprising.
Interesting.
You guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro
was
popped
in
in
there.
there.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, okay, so that was
there's a
Goro.
lot
It's not
of,
just a
like,
random
kinda really
Shokan.
digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting.
Look,
we really
did you hear
love
that?
the novelty
Digging
of it.
through
We really want
old
the cameo
Mortal
characters
Kombat games. So Movado,
kind of nod to the old.
Cobra, they're gonna be there.
Well, speaking of not the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That was. People don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration.
Wait,
for Mortal Kombat,
voice-wise,
so he
or-
finally is now
'cause it's
yeah,
not
it-
Phase.
It's a huge first.
That is definitely
full
not
circle moment. You know,
JCVD.
the first Mortal Kombat game we originally wanted to be Van Damme the video game, and that never really worked out.
Yeah, because I actually
I
wasn't
can't tell you how many
listening
times
to
over
the
last 30 years we've
when Johnny
tried to
Cage was
get him,
speaking. I was too busy
you know, we were this
admiring
close, like 4 or
Kenshi.
5 times. And so finally we got
So-
him, and he's doing the voices. Too.
Okay.
So you're going to hear John Claude, his voice
Wait,
doing Johnny
2.
Cage lines and stuff like that. We're
So he's
really
also doing
excited.
the mocap.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. With this has been a very difficult secret to keep
Yeah.
over the last 4 years, and so but we could not be more excited in terms of getting.
Yeah, I
those
remember when
hands on
people
it.
were speculating
And, you know,
that
throughout the summer
they
we're
were
gonna be
making a
showing
Marvel
lot
fighting
more
game
content,
instead.
a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. you
So
know,
like an
there's a lot of
Injustice style,
reveals
which
that-
I would have loved.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving
But
us the first.
come
look
on, Mortal
at
Kombat
MK1,
is a
as you said, this
classic,
weekend.
so, I
We'll be
mean, like,
playing
in
impressive
either
media, so we'll be
case,
seeing lots
I
more
am
coverage,
glad.
Lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks.
Thanks, Ed.
Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next
Yeah,
up, it's been a
that's pretty
fun
good.
couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big
Yep.
and anticipated ARPG.
Haven't
is Path of Exile 2
played
from Grinding
Diablo,
Gear
though.
Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013.
Oh, Path of Exile.
We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
New tag. That must be a success.
That is not Path of Exile. That is a commercial for juice for Tang. Okay. There you go.
Where are the guards? Hey you! What's going on?
Yep, looks like Path of Exile. I mean, I've never played it. for a long time personally, but every time I watch people play it, it's what it is. Sick title card, okay. Now watch that not be available in my country or region for like a year or something.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well,
A game
the team
that
at
I am
Capcom
looking forward
has
to
an
play.
Important update to share with you right now.
And stream. And get better. Wait, what? Outfits? Okay. Mecha Ryu. Oh wait, no, this is Exo Primal, but you can play as Ryu.
Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
It's just always funny seeing Ryu with like weapons on him. There's Guile. Okay. There you go.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show.
No, I mean,
That Street
Ryu.
Fighter Cross Exo Primal
Ryu,
collab
sure
will
you
launch
get
in the
a Monster
fall,
Hunter
game coming out on
monster,
July
so I'm not
14th.
surprised at this point, man.
But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show
I
today.
think like
Check this out.
he didn't even, he did like a Shin Shoryu. So after looking at that, the dinosaur seems pretty small.
Can shape the fabric of reality.
Is this the cage?
Everything you may think you know.
Yes, it is. It's the Dead by Daylight thing, right?
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This
Are they gonna
man's
show
bold
gameplay?
creative choices have earned him an Academy Award.
Show him
and
his
a few
perks.
memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible
It's gonna be one
films.
perk called
Please
Face Off.
join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage.
Oh, by source of touch you meant the devs. By actually legitimate Nicolas Cage.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video
Wait, he
game
looks
world.
young.
Oh, wow, yeah. Thank
Grr,
you. I'm
doesn't
so
he,
happy
you know,
to be invited to your very,
I've
very cool
seen him
club.
before. I think it's the hair.
Finally, I mean, I gotta
And
say,
the beard.
this is
Like,
such
if he
a
shaves it,
crazy, unexpected collaboration.
really
I gotta
young.
understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this
Based.
game, and it's cool.
I mean,
that,
it's
you
even
know,
more
it's
based if
really
Nicolas
this
Cage knows
museum of horror,
Sadako.
Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together.
Like,
And
yeah,
you,
no, he could have
you play
mentioned like Mike
yourself, or who do
Myers,
you play?
Freddy
So I
Krueger, or
play
something like that.
this,
No, Sadako.
heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage.
Nick Cage always plays himself.
He's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of Nick Cage.
You have your 3 other teammates.
Once he drops him, like no one's gonna play any other character. It's gonna be Nick Cage.
And I like that.
And I'm gonna love it.
That was a large reason for wanting to do it as well. That feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage Survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right.
Okay.
Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game?
Somebody very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before. Yeah. I'm always looking for new adventures.
It's always been like the case with actors, right? It's always been like someone in their family, like let's say their nephew or niece or something.
Dead by Daylight adventure.
They're always like tell them like, oh, you should do it. They're like,
yes.
I should do it.
Speaking about split seconds, what what I noticed. Excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second.
I never thought I would hear Nicolas Cage in a video game
every
thing,
move, every grunt,
but
every
here we are, and I'm loving every second of it.
Has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Yes, we do, actually. Yes, we do.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many.
Put Nick Cage as the main lead in the next CD Projekt Red game.
Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage
basically,
in Dead by Daylight.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay. But, oh, come. How many? Thank you. It's just jarring. Oh yeah, like people do that usually. Well, I think they do. I don't.
Damn right I made it. Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here.
Wait, but I thought he's not Geralt anymore. So what is this?
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3, Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th.
And she's so beautiful.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
And he looks weird in the alternate skin that they added for the Witcher 3 for some reason. I was like, ooh, alternate dandelion skin? Let me just turn that on. Let me just put it back.
But it'll certainly help in keeping you alive.
But wait, I thought... No, okay, maybe this is Henry Cavill's last season as Geralt. Yeah.
Has consequences too.
Or this could just be the last season period.
Right. Well, that's deeply worrying.
I don't know. I mean, I'm still not gonna watch it though.
It's all connected.
At least for now.
And she's at the center of it. If war is coming,
Like, I'm always late to things. Unless it's something I'm really looking forward to, I'm super late to things.
You sure about this?
Are you?
God, she looks beautiful. But yeah, like how my friends would like say, "Oh, you gotta watch Nope, man. Nope is pretty good." I was like, "Okay, I'll watch Nope." It only took me like a couple years before I actually watched it. So yeah, who knows? Maybe like 5 years down the line, I will watch this one.
The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then wow! Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
Whoa! Whoa! It's not a video game, but we'll take it. Bulletstorm? Odd, but okay. Can you like grab someone onto you and then kick him in the balls for bonus points? Whoa!
Zero one. Operation Control clears you for engagement.
Man. I guess you can't really do anything but like first-person shooters with VR. Huh. Like 90% of the library of games in VR is probably had to do with shooters. Which makes sense, but at the same time, you know, I'm looking at it, I'm just like, yeah. It's a shooter. Like, I already play a lot of shooters, like, not on VR. So, I don't know. Wait, did that say get 50 bucks off of a $250 gift card pre-order? What? That didn't even make any sense to me. Remnant. More Remnant stuff. What's this a sequel?
No turning back after this. You sure?
I should get back to playing Remnant. I've only ever really gotten to like the first hour of the game. I loved it, but I'm like, it's just a lot of games that I want to play, so, and like I'm trying all of them, but then I'm starting to realize like I don't have time for all of them, so I just like pick the ones that I'm like, yeah, maybe let's focus on this one, and just never picked up Remnant again. At least for now, I don't know. Like, so many games are coming out. And there's so many games that I want to play. But yeah, looking at this now, it's definitely more fun. Oh, it's the second one. It's definitely more fun if you play with friends.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4.
Don't really care much about Fortnite or Call of Duty, but okay, I like Alan Wake.
As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show.
Wow.
Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement.
Here's Kojima. It's probably not Kojima.
Feel.
Okay, so we're a remastered version of Sonic. Okay. I've never really played Sonic. I mean, I've played it, but I've never beaten them. Oh, and not the usual Amy look. That classic Amy. And 4 players. Interesting. Unless they've done that before, I wouldn't know. Again, not a huge Sonic fan. Isn't that the guy from the fighting game? The Sonic fighting game?
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
Okay. I did enjoy playing Honkai, and then I stopped playing Honkai because I realized that, like, if you really want the good characters, then you gotta keep rolling. It's a gacha game, man. Like, for me, gacha games have always been super fun at the start, and then you realize, like, oh, like at some point they're gonna run out of resources, and you're just gonna be like, oh, now I actually need to use real money to try and pull for these characters that I'm looking forward to. And I'm just like, yeah, you know, I'm good. I really like it though. I mean, I'm a huge fan of turn-based games, so yeah, I can honestly say the best turn-based game you're ever gonna play, up until to a point. Oh, that character looks really good. I might actually reinstall it just to get him. Because if I remember correctly, he's a 4-star. It's not even a 5-star, so there's a much bigger chance for me getting him. Because she is the 5-star, I'm guessing, right? And okay, thank you for the. It's affordable, get it? Because it's da is like fish, but it's affordable. Okay. Seems about right. Well, what if they did that? Like, it's because it's a free-to-play game, but then they're like every single time you do your ult, your special skill, it cuts to an ad. It's like a 8-second ad before you get to see the rest of it.
We have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Okay. Oh, Liza P. We just got an ad for this a while ago. I'm guessing because this is the trailer that they... Yep. Yes, it is. Interesting. Again, good game. I love Souls-like, so this is the no-brainer for me. I still kind of, I'm still kind of don't get the lying mechanic. Like, does your nose go long if you lie? Whoa, what a Black Desert looking ass character that was. Actually, I've never looked it up. Who made Liza P? The studio? Is it Korean? Because those are some very Korean-ass looking character models for the humans. Bow staff, okay. Umbrella. A sub.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
Oh god. Jiminy speaks. I mean, I guess he always does, but NeoWiz. Let me do like a quick search for NeoWiz. What?
That's right. A demo for Liza P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and
They are
PC.
Korean.
Check
I
out
knew it.
and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now
As soon as I saw the character models, I'm like, yep, that is definitely that's definitely Korean.
Created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time.
You can tell.
This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest, and I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay all built. And
That is interesting, though.
Here we go.
Desert. So shaded. Wait, is this? That looked like a Dragon Quest thing. Yep. Akira Toriyama, what? Is this a new Dragon Quest? Nice. I mean, he's already wearing goggles. Instant favorite right there. Good character design always involves goggles, man. Desert Punk. No, Sandland, okay. Nice. Definitely like more interested for this one. This is something new.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I'm8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the
I will
biggest
definitely
independent
make
publishers
sure
is Annapurna Interactive.
not to
Later
do
this
that.
month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects.
I mean,
Let's
I
see
might.
how many you
We'll
can
see.
figure out in this little tease.
Ooh. Little T. Oh, it's right. Outer Wilds? Neon White, if I remember correctly, and then Solar Ash. I never played any of those games, by the way. I just know them. Okay. They have their own showcase coming.
I wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from
Woo!
NCSoft and Amazon
As soon as
Games.
you heard
With an
free-to-play.
always changing
Woo!
environment, massive scale, PvP,
Yeah,
and the
baby!
ability to
Free-to-play.
transform into creatures to battle across land, sea,
We love
and air.
those. We take
Here's a look
those.
at Throne and Liberty.
Amazon.
Star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the world. An ancient evil searches.
Again, it's like cinematic trailers like this, right? Like, yeah, they look cool, they look good, but it, again, it doesn't really do anything for me.
You must find them. Harness their power. And put down this threat once and for all.
Okay. Like, I'm guessing some of these are gameplay. Or alluding to the fact that you can do this, but it's not officially gameplay. Again, this all looks cool though. Like, okay, oh, there we go, actual gameplay. But yeah, I'd rather see that instead, you know? Yep, that's what I like. Show me how the game's gonna feel, how the game's gonna look like, how it's gonna play. Yeah. Although I guess showing a bit of the fancy cutscenes are not bad. That's cool. You can fly as birds. You are the mount. Oh, okay. I think I've seen this before. Yeah, that's the one with the fancy raid battles. Okay. God, my nose is so itchy.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching
Looks
on
great.
Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam decks for you right now. But on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games.
Looks
One of them
great.
is the free-to-play
Anyway.
medieval fantasy sword fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Wow, another one. Another one of them. Is there like a surge with this one because of Final Fantasy 16 and people are just trying to get into like that medieval hype? Or I guess like when you're making like an MMO thing, a medieval is like the sure way to go about it. I guess. Again, I love medieval stuff too, but it can get pretty oversaturated, so. The actual gameplay, I think. Rocks. God. How I just like wish to be like a kid again, so that I actually have like all the time in the world to just be playing all these games. It looks cool. Because this looks cool, but I don't know. I feel like once I start playing Street Fighter 6, I'll just keep playing Street Fighter 6. It's free though.
Hey, this is not.
Always a giant bonus.
Why can't
Is that a samurai? Is that a shogun cat? Cat gun? Show cat? Who? Okay. Not necessarily a bad like instant coffee thing, but why are you okay? I guess people just drink like not out of their thermos, but with the actual mugs and car rides. In a packed car ride. Okay. Guess people do it.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Okay, thanks for the announcement. What is happening? Oh my! I'll take that as a sign not to play this game. What was that? Get the Wampas. Get the W. No console required. Okay. Alright. I said alright.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great, by the way? Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now,
Wow, yeah, in Season 1, Jeff. In Season 1, that's pretty amazing.
And descend into madness.
Engine? Oh my
Joining
god.
me is a guy who was
Ripperoo?
last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2.
Here we go.
All the
Alan
way
Wake.
from Finland, please welcome from Remedy,
Sam Lake?
Sam Lake.
Let's go. I'm actually excited for this one as well. So that makes it like what? Like a couple games side now? It's actually definitely a lot more than PlayStation
Well, we are so
Showcase.
excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this.
Yeah,
Sam, I know
this
it's
year
been
as
a
well.
long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have two playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through two different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place.
Yes.
And then
Because
we
that's
have
what happened in the end of the
Saga,
first one.
our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small
He saved
town
his
of
wife, but he
Bright
got
Falls,
stuck down there.
together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate.
Yes.
a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly the investigation,
Which I'm
turns
guessing
into a
Alan Wake is
nightmare
writing, because again,
when
he
they
was
discover
taken hostage
pages
once again,
of
right?
a horror story.
By the denizens of the
Maybe
deep, the
written
dark.
by a certain missing writer.
I don't remember
AEW.
as much.
this
Even though I
horror
just
story
recently
starts to
played the
come
game
true,
like last year or something.
around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and
Okay.
it's
which is good. I mean, you're trying to keep the allure of what happened to Alan Wake, right? Like, don't reveal anything too early, I guess.
If they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural.
That's a good approach to it.
In this world, she will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive, and with that, all the players will be on that journey with her.
Although it definitely has like a Resident Evil 4 camera angle than it did in the original.
You can hop to play
or the first
Alan
one.
Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out, and you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points.
Okay, that's interesting. What do you mean by that?
Ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as
What do you mean by
Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep
Oh,
up in
replayability. That's what I'm getting at.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique
So
ways.
you start out as Saga, but then you can also have the option to play as Alan Wake, and then play as Alan Wake all the way to the end, without even knowing what Saga went through, or if you like it, mix it up.
We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it.
I am hyped. I am ready for it. My body's ready.
So tell
Show
us,
it to me.
what are we going to see?
We're gonna see gameplay, Alan.
Let musical dreams come true.
Oh my God! Yes. I always
Supernatural
wanted.
forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay.
With that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2.
Oh, raw and unedited. That's what I like to see. Yeah, look at this. It's more like the Resident Evil remake type of camera angle. Which I guess if you're trying to make the game a bit more creepy and spooky, this is the way to go about it. Cause like the sound design for the first one too was already like pretty good as well. So like having it be in this camera angle
Sounds like somebody's home.
and hearing those sounds, even better. I mean, I definitely play a Saga a lot more. I would no, then again, kind of to see what happens in Alan Wake. But that's that's very interesting. You could either mix and match it or just stick to one character for the entire ass game, or do both, or do all of them. Play how you want to play. That was good. That was good. But yeah, this is my problem with like Alan Wake enemies too. Like at a certain point, they're not scary. Well, I guess they've never been like super scary. Cause you know they're just dudes shrouded in shadow. And then once you get used to that, you're just like, yeah, okay. Like you do get startled though, right? Like when they pop up out of nowhere, but that's about it. Like I'm not scared of them. I'm scared of them. It's kind of like in the classic RE4. Enemies are not necessarily scary, but like, you know, you're just scared to die because enemies have like one hit like kill attacks. So you're more afraid of that than you are of the actual enemy.
Heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here.
Also, sorry for the sniffling. I just kind of recovered from like being sick. So, yeah. I'm actually at the point where I can talk.
Anderson.
That's good.
Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted
Yep, this is the one we saw at the PlayStation Showcase.
I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
Yeah, I'm that guy. Yeah.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2.
Oh, I thought I was about to say like co-op campaign of Alan Wake 2. Let's get to it.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions.
Alright, it's a sequel.
No, Captain.
And it's co-op.
My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered!
It definitely looks like the first game, but with better graphics, which is not a bad thing. Tree players. Even better. Okay, I'm getting more hype now. I thought it was only going to be 2. Gears of War only had 2. Army of 2 only had 2. Now Warhammer Space Marine? No, you can play as 3 players in this one. Nice. This looks familiar. Have I seen this before? Or have I only ever seen like a similar game like it? Oh, it's like those terrible like mobile ads games where you're a king and you make decisions, and then the gameplay is like not that at all. But in this one, you actually play as a king. Okay. Mighty interesting. But again, it's like not really for me. Or, no, it's not fair to say. I could play the game, just not in my priority list.
Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
You sure he's having a lot of fun, that Jeff?
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
On my mark.
Is this gonna be like another Back for Blood thing? Huh. But you're in a car. Well, that looks a bit more interesting, I would say. I mean, just the option to, yeah, you get to do that. Already makes it a lot better than Redfall or Back for Blood, in my opinion. Yep. Just the addition of cars makes it a lot more interesting.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and
Oh, but again,
Saber
I don't know.
That looks tons of fun. You guys think?
Looks like a good game.
All right. Well, this
But
August brings the
my interest in playing it,
1.0 release of Baldur's
it's
Gate
there,
3.
but it's super
And
down.
Today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Emver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
I mean, haven't we already like? Isn't this game already out?
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Oh, it hasn't come out.
He said it was under control.
Kaya pa? Baka kulang na ang nutrients mo. Mag-birch
Oh my god.
Kaya pa!
Kaya pa.
Right answer to Gortash.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2.
There you go. People love that one.
To PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian,
That's really cool.
Thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do, wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian. We got our date. All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words,
Yeah, wait, it's the one with the AK.
And then,
Wait, it is.
We're gonna look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert
It
Online,
is.
which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Surprised that they actually. That's not Pal World, that's Cheese Whiz.
Calcium from Cheese Whiz.
Here we go. God, so weird. But really surprising that they were able to make it in the Summer Games Fest. Yep, at this point they know what to do. It's like, yeah, it's a meme. And honestly, those designs are a lot better than the new Pokemons I've seen in Scarlet and Violet. Jesus. Those are some cool looking ass trainers too. Okay. Oh, look, in Pokemon, at least the trainers, they've always been okay. All right. The new Pokemon style, ugh, I don't know about that. Okay, Power World. Actually, kind of looking forward to it. God, there's so many good MMOs out there, man, but that's the thing, they're MMOs. They're designed to take up a lot of your time. And since I don't know, don't really have the time to just play an MMO for like the entire time, so yeah, I'll just take pride in knowing that, like, yeah, I'll just watch it.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe we mine and scout. Across Middle-earth, delving for riches. Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria. My fellow dwarves, rally together. It's time we took back our home.
Okay. It's a game. Yeah, I guess they really want to showcase these TVs and gaming hubs. Alright.
Alright, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Did they say mobile game? Oh, just the previous ones. But now you can play them on your phone. Interesting. Oh. Oh.
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy... No. Today, during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest.
No.
Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy
It's
16
not that
prize
what you're
pack.
thinking of.
DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
I don't remember this one at all, but okay. The last Game Awards?
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Death to the dead.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
And sure. Remember, guys, give them 2 glasses only. What?
I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
Okay, for someone like me who doesn't have the time and the resources to just keep buying like new games, I hope the people who do have both of those, like a lot of those, try them out, plays them, especially like games with new IPs and stuff. Like if I could, I would, but I couldn't, so I can't.
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Yeah. There we go, the Yakuza time. Never go wrong with this one.
単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。大丈夫か？
ええ、お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか？
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Oh, okay. It's a classic. What the? Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Shit. Okay, so it's Yakuza, but with Judgment gameplay. Love it. Because Yakuza 6, good game, but not as good as the it's not as good as the others. Combat wise too. I don't know. I don't know what they did with the combat in 6, but this one seems really good. Did he have like?
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32
He did, didn't
a.m.
he?
I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan?
Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
Definitely a leak here, Tim.
What? How long has it been now?
3 years. 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here. Someone there? This doesn't make sense. There's someone else down here. No.
Are you there?
a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of
I'm
Modern
going to go
Warfare
and
2 Warzone, launching
check
next
something
week.
out
Here's
while
your
they're
first look
talking
at
about Call of
Longwood,
Duty.
a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
An abandoned zoo. Wow. Would you look at that? I mean, yeah, it's Call of Duty.
Season 4 next week. Today is a
Wow.
big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche, the iconic German automaker,
Wow.
75 years old today.
You could
To
tell
celebrate their
I'm
contributions in the automotive
such a
and gaming
big fan
space,
of
and we've all raced the
cars.
911 in some point at a game. Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to
What,
debut the
6 of
first design here today, inspired by
Oh
the
my
Porsche
God.
963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Whoa. A Porsche themed Xbox? No, I'm not. I'm kidding. They look cool in all the cars and stuff, but being in a country such as or being in a location such as where I am, not really a big deal about stuff like that. Honestly, rarely even, it's super rare to see cars like that from where I am. So I don't know. Doesn't really do much for me.
The Porsche Xbox
Also,
Series
that
X.
looks
These custom
shitty.
consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now.
Can we
at
just say that's terrible?
PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for
It should have been
additional
shaped like a
opportunities to get your
Porsche.
hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley.
Yeah, like a
Recently
cozy
announced for
game.
Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a
Yawning,
look
Jeff.
at Fae Farm.
Don't make me laugh like that while I'm
Dear
yawning.
friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well.
And we got chocolate ad. Wow, who hasn't done that?
Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in.
Sounds good.
But there's something more I've been itching to explore.
There's something more.
Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
We promise variety. There it is, Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode.
Is this the one with Spider-Man?
To get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff.
The one clap.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff.
Yeah.
But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay.
Oh, he's the voice for it.
With what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
Now you're just being mean.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to
I'm gonna be looking at I don't know, my emails and whatnot while I talk about Fortnite.
Maximizing your cashback rewards
let's see
on
here.
everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to save your kind. From an ancient evil. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. And you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Now show a bit of gameplay. There you go. I mean, it looks like a phone game. Not in a bad way. I mean, oh, because it is. Yeah, like the high-end phone games.
Wayfinders. Do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price.
They sure have.
You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us. This world needs champions.
construction.
Okay. I think I've seen that on Steam.
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4. Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by in preparing contact.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah, right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak
They made a
peek
show
of
about
the
Twisted
character
Metal?
Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
Also, what the hell is up with the M? It's a weird font design.
Who
I
hasn't
don't know.
dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Oh.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again.
That's another me.
I look good. I rewind.
Oh, okay.
But with another me to fight with.
Now this is a pretty interesting concept. And it's actually getting me a lot more interested than the Prince of Persia game we saw at the beginning.
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
Yeah, Lisfunga?
Onwards! I can feel that there are more.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new
Well,
IP
it doesn't have
from
platforming.
Ascendant
I'm guessing, yeah, the
Studios,
Prince of Persia game that they're coming out does have
magic shooter
platforming.
called Immortals of Avium.
Which I
It's
like.
fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy
Or,
setting,
which is one of the
kinda
reasons why I
like Doom
played
with magic.
Prince of Persia in the
It
first
also
place.
has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as
But
the main
this-
character.
that
Jack, who
Lisfunga
joins
has
us
like
now.
a
Darren?
unique
Hey guys.
Great to have you with
How you
us.
doing? Thank you.
This is such
thing to it,
a
though.
cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell
Like
us
a
about
lot
the
more
guy
on the
you play.
time
You're the main
rewind
character,
function
Jack,
thing,
right?
which is pretty
I'm playing
good.
the main character Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all three forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage Jack comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's I guess
Comes?
they call him a street rat, is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it, lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah, so this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrak's literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
I don't really have much to say. Other than if what you're watching right now is something you feel like you want to play, then go for it. Yeah, I mean, I'm still watching it. I don't know, how do people react? I can't manufacture my reaction, so I don't know, I'm just going about how I normally would be when I'm watching stuff, I guess. Which I think at that point I can't really like make a reaction on the YouTube thing, right? Because this is not really the type of it's not the type of reaction you want from someone.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of
I'm speechless.
We're only going to win this one together.
From what I can see, though, it's like they're not trying to oversell you on, you know, like graphics or whatnot by they're actually showing you the game. You know, so yeah, I like
Love
that.
We get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming
Exactly.
out this summer
But that's about it. I don't know what
one
else to
game
say.
that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow,
Oh,
Chapter
God.
4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast, hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
It's okay. Are they going for this one because of the new movie that's coming out that has to do with them transforming into animals? That's probably why. Fortnite. I mean, dude, if this came out in the early 2000s, right? I would have loved the shit out of this game. But it didn't. I guess even if it did, it probably wouldn't be as anywhere near the level as what we're seeing right now. So yeah, Fortnite, like, debuting the time that it did and still to this day is about, you know, still the same thing, is pretty good for it. Because who the fuck are they gonna have if this game came out in the early 2000s as like guest characters? Aeon Flux, Ultraviolet, Riddick, Neo from The Matrix. Actually, they can still do that right now, but you know, they're choosy as to who they have as their guest characters, which fair. But wow, that did not do anything for me because again, I don't really play Fortnite.
Launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale.
Oh, right now.
It is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again.
Final Fantasy?
This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre
It's Final
with
Fantasy.
iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this
It's Final
trailer
Fantasy.
for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases.
It's Final Fantasy.
The rumors were true.
It's Final Fantasy.
We're still here at the scene of this
It's Final Fantasy.
caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2.
Fuck yeah.
Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
That sent, dude, as soon as I saw Eric, that sent like goosebumps all over my body. I love it.
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
Gongaga.
This is gonna sound crazy, but
Oh.
as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream.
I recognize that chocobo form.
Of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Sick. Sick, okay. Those are all pretty good.
Keep her away from me!
They say she's a monster. That she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul. That she can become those you hate, those you fear. those you love.
Free you yet.
You murdered
What?
my dad. You burned my village.
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Interesting.
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077,
Wait,
Phantom Liberty,
how
as well as the Xbox
long
and Bethesda showcase on
is this one
Sunday.
still?
Right
This is
now,
like
though,
2
stay
hours
tuned for
left of
Day of
what?
the Devs from IM8bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture
I
with
guess
a
just
number
talk
of
about
new game
other stuff.
reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer
Okay.
on August 22nd.
Well, I mean,
for
technically,
Gamescom
that's the end for
Opening
me.
Night Live
Really,
in
that's
Germany,
all I just
and
wanted to
again
see.
in December when we come